everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for taking our time to join me today. I am here to share my final project share from Lifescraftart. I have been collaborating with them and I was sent a few of their dies, so this is a promotional video and I want you guys to be able to take a look at the dies again and also see what I created today. So welcome to my channel. So the first die was this one right here, and I did showcase this in an unboxing video. Please go back and take a look at that too if you would like to see it. So this one right here is called Cat Catch the Heart Balloon. And so now that you can see it a whole lot clearer, this is the finished project right here, and this is what I have created. And I created a birthday card, so you can see that the die does have many pieces, but this is what it looks like when you put it together. And so we have a cat here holding a balloon. It's the cat's birthday, and there's a present there, and there's a few of the flowers. So I went with a sky background, and that's what I went with. And then I stamped the happy birthday. I used some diamond dots for the flowers there, and I really like the way this turned out. Really pleased and happy with it. I just think it turned out really nice. I did use some of the Distress Oxide inks for the coloring, as well as some of my Spread in the World markers. The background came from a paper sheet that I already had in my stash, but I think this turned out really decent and just beautiful overall. So that's the first card there. The next die that I'm going to be sharing with you all happens to be this one right here, which is the heart background board. This is a beautiful die. This die right here is in one piece. Absolutely beautiful. This one makes a real simple and easy card. I did just cut this one out one time. I want to try something different with this one here, and with using the heart background board die, this one right here gave me a beautiful card. I did use a background of some paper to create that beautiful different script look that I got in the background here. That background's real neutral. I did use my Spread in the World markers to do the coloring to make this a simple card to create, and I like the way that turned out. And then the heart itself pops out, so you don't have to necessarily use that piece right there, but I did choose to use it so that way you can see what it looks like together, but also use your imagination to see what it would look like without that piece being in place. And then I did use some of my diamond dots there for some of the flowers there to give it a pop of bling. And I think it turned out really nice. So that's that one there. The next one that I'm going to be sharing happens to be the big bow knot and flower. That's this one here, and this one is a beautiful die as well. The big bow knot and flower makes for a simple card, and I wanted to use gold because that's something that I always love to go to, because I feel like I love the richness of that gold paper. And I put I actually cut this one out twice, and then I cut it out in white, and then I cut some of the bow, and then I stamped it Follow Your Dreams. I used some of the different colors, and I did use some of my Distress Oxide inks to color up the flower as well as the leaves. But this beautiful gold dot polka dot background really elevated this card to give me the background look that I was going for. So I really like the way that turned out. It's a beautiful die set, and it makes for a gorgeous card as well. The next one happens to be one of my favorites. This one right here is called Butterflies. I love creating with butterflies, and right here being in the month of summer, it's so much fun. The summer months, you can always bring out those insects and different things and just have so much fun creating. And this one is one die, it's just one piece, but I also like the fact that the butterflies also cut out separate from the actual die itself, and I did go back and use those as well. After looking at the card, I felt like it needed a little something more. So this is the card that I have created using this beautiful butterfly die. It's called Butterflies, and look how adorable. This is the level of creativity that I just strive for here. When I create, I always like to create with meaning. I did have a different sentiment picked out for this card, and I wasn't feeling the sentiment, so it's okay to change it up. And sometimes you will know if you've been crafting a long time, or even if you're new at crafting, you have to let the card or the piece that you're working with speak to you. What do you want your card to say? Sometimes you may not even have a sentiment for it, and that's all right if you want to go back and add it later. But for this one right here, I chose to put the thinking of you because I thought this one was really great and it fit for the card style that I was going for. I took a different background with using the butterfly die, and then I added the diamond dots there, as well as the different background color to give that pop of the different butterflies. And I think it came together lovely with adding the popped out butterflies to the bottom of the thinking of you. And you can see that here, just beautiful. So that's that one. Last but not least, the next card I'm about to share with you, well, the die, this one here is called Branch of Flowers. The branch of flowers look like this here. Real beautiful. The branch of flowers has a lot of floral dies in it, and that's one of the things I like about this one. This one I did not add a sentiment. I kept this one plain for now. But a dear friend of mine gave me an idea as well. They were saying this would make for a great retirement card, and she never even saw the die. And I never even thought about a retirement card, but she's right. That's why I chose not to put a sentiment on this one, because this one also is speaking vacation to me, but definitely retirement for sure. I never thought about that, could never even thought about doing any retirement cards. Now I did play around with the inking of the different leaves there. I cut out a simple green, and then I used some of my distress oxide inks, which happen to be mold line and also pine needles, which two of the colors. And then I also went back and used some of those diamond dots for the center of the flowers, and then I used a background that has some of the tropical leaves already that really elevated this and took it to the next level. I did pop it up. I didn't glue every single piece down on purpose because I did want it to have that lift, as you can see. I just think it turned out gorgeous, a real beautiful tropical vibe, special and great for summer, as we in that month as well, or this season for that. And the inside I did leave it blank, but yes, I do agree this would make a great retirement card, or even to surprise somebody with a vacay. So yes, that completes all of my cards for Lifescraftart. Guys, make sure you go over and show them some crafty love by selecting a few of their dies and different products they have on their site. They have a lot of beautiful things to choose from, and I want to thank Lifescraftart for giving me the opportunity to create for them and being so patient while I got these creations done. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Tanya here with the Memory Lane Keepsakes. Don't forget to like this video, as well as check out my Instagram, and that will be listed below as well. Be fabulous and enjoy your summer. Bye bye.